by 6:30 if I can. Sometimes they come down later.
Hey, you ain't from the village. You're from the upworld, ain't you?
Big village.
Credits, I bet.
Watch yourself.
How was it on? Oh, I
Something's
swore I hit
about this
insert.
guy.
Is it
I
fixed
wouldn't
now?
trust him as far as I could throw him.
My name's Saigir. I run a little salvage shop here. You want to buy something from my store? I got some good deals.
Okay, how do you manage to run a store here in the underworld? Want to ask you some questions. Yeah, let's just ask number 1.
If a villager comes across any useful salvage in the Undercity, they bring it to me. Every so often, members from the lower city gangs come down to trade for the salvage. They'll exchange food and medicine for engine parts, old blasters and the like. Sometimes they even give me credits if I have some really good stuff.
Okay, let me see what's in your inventory because I probably need to buy
Stuff.
medipacks.
Mostly
Wow,
salvage and such, but the price is
medivacs. Medpack. There we go. That's the freaking word. Okay, we have a couple. Oh, I might need some antidotes. I have a couple antidotes, but if you get bit by the ragdoll, you definitely
Hey
need them.
there, Upworlder.
Let me see your inventory. Antidotes. A couple. There we go. Okay, so that's the main gate. There's some people, I think, on the other side that I need to talk to. I can't remember their names. I don't need to talk to her. I need to talk to Rukil.
You come from the world above. Is this the time of destiny, then? Is this a portent of the salvation of my people?
Calm down, bro.
Merely another false sign to mislead us from the path. Are you the herald of prophecy? The beacon to guide us through the darkness? Or are you merely another harbinger of shattered dreams and unfulfilled promises?
Be careful. This one might be crazy enough to be dangerous.
Speak to me, Upworlder. Tell me what fate you unleash upon us. Salvation or damnation? Speak, Upworlder. I beg you.
What are you talking about? Yeah.
A question. You are uncertain, bewildered, perplexed. Understandable, I suppose. Even after 100 years of life, I myself still become confused at times.
Looking pretty good for a
Perhaps I can
100-year-old.
make things more clear. Some things, at least. My name is Rukil, the oldest outcast here in the village. Rukil Wrinkleskin, the children call me sometimes.
I'm Jeff Lone Star. What do you want from me, Rukil?
Once I was honored for my wisdom. But over time, the villagers fell away from the true path. Eventually, there was only a single apprentice who followed me. And now she is gone too.
Sadness. Okay. The truth path. What does that mean? What happened to your apprentice? Yeah, let's go for that.
My apprentice is lost. I sent her out into the Undercity to find... Well, I cannot tell you. Not yet. Sadly, my apprentice has not returned. Please, Upworlder, will you help an old man? Will you seek out my apprentice in the Undercity? Her name is Malia. I must know of her fate, whatever it may be. I must know what she found.
I will help you with this, Rukil. What will you give me if I help you? Forget it, old man. I'm not interested. Yeah, I'll help you out, bro.
Finding her may be difficult. Malia could be anywhere in the Undercity. But if you will find her, I will know you to be our true savior. Only then can I reveal my secret knowledge to you.
Secret. Okay. I'll be back if I find anything.
I wish you luck, Upworlder. Come speak to me again once you have discovered the fate of my apprentice.
Cool, cool. Okay, there's one other person. He's like right across.
Greetings, Upworlder. We rarely see your kind here in the Undercity. I find it strange that so many of you have come down from the surface recently.
No offense, but I can see why people normally avoid this place.
Why have you come into this dark and sunless place? Is there something you need of me or my village? I will help you however I can.
Who are you people? Why do you live here in the Undercity? You said something about other Upworlders who came by here recently. Let's go with number 1.
We are the outcasts, shunned from the surface for our crimes and banished here to the Undercity. We banded together to form this village that we might survive in this hostile environment. I am Gendar, leader of this village, as my father was and as was his father before him. Many of us have been here for generations, our ancestors cast down long ago. There is no return to the surface for us or our descendants, but somehow we managed to survive amidst the filth and roaming bands of deadly rat ghouls.
What a horrible way to live. Tell me about the rat ghouls that live down here. I want to ask you some questions. Rat
The
ghoul.
rat ghouls are monsters, hideous mutations who feast on the flesh of our villagers. Their diseased jaws can infect those they attack, transforming the victim into one of those abominations. We know of no cure for the disease, and for the good of the village, we must banish any who become infected, lest they transform and turn on us.
I want to ask you some questions.
Ask your questions, Upworlder. I will answer to the best of my knowledge, though I know little beyond the borders of the Undercity.
I'm looking for a Twi'lek named Mission Veo.
Yes, I have seen this Twi'lek many times, though I've never spoken to her. She and her Wookiee companion often pass through our village on their way to explore the sewers.
By the way, Baby Yoda. Don't know if you can see it. That's right. He's my hero. I love Baby Yoda. Okay, how can I get into the sewers? Yeah.
There are 2 entrances into the sewers from the Undercity. One to the northeast of our village, the other to the southeast. But the sewers are dangerous, Upworlder. If you dare to travel those dark tunnels, you would be wise to go heavily armed, unless you wish to become a meal for the rock ghouls and the other foul creatures.
I think I'll be going now.
As you wish, Upworlder. Should you have need of anything else, come speak to me. I represent the entire village, and I will do my best to help you however I can.
Okay, I don't need to be healed, so let's go outside the fence.
Hurry, Hindar! Hurry! I can hear it coming!
He'll never make it. He's doomed. I told him he was a fool to leave the village.
He will make it. Run, Hindar, run!
Open the gate! Quickly! There isn't much time!
I can't. The rat ghouls are too close.
The mutants will kill him if you don't open the gate!
And if I open the gate, they'll kill us all.
No! You can't do this! It isn't fair! Please, make him open the gate. Hindar will die if he doesn't.
I can't open the gate. Not while the rat ghouls are so near.
Can you imagine being in that situation where you, like, need to keep the gate closed, but therefore let, like, a person die because of it? That's just crazy. Open the gate, I will kill the rat ghouls.
You'd risk your life for a stranger? You're brave, Upworlder. I'll open the gate for
You know it.
but you gotta be quick. In a few seconds, I must close and lock it again.
Oh, look, a rat ghoul. Like, literally right there.
You asked for this!
Okay, let's go heal up real fast, then... Oh my gosh, this is so derpy. Let's go heal up real fast, and then we'll be back. Which is way down here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Wait, Upworlder. You can't go through this gate. There is too much danger and suffering beyond. For your own sake, turn back.
Danger and suffering? What are you talking about?
The villagers infected with the Rutgor disease are quarantined beyond this gate. It's only a matter of time until they transform into horrible creatures that would destroy us all.
So you just lock them away in a cage?
For the sake of the village, we have to keep the infected ones locked away. And when they finally do transform into ruck ghouls, we'll let them destroy each other.
There must be something someone can do.
Nothing can be done for the infected villagers. Even the serum to counteract the rat ghoul disease wouldn't be any use now. Nobody would be foolish enough to risk going into the pens to give them the cure. The infected ones could transform into rat ghouls and attack them at any moment.
I want to ask you some questions.
If you have questions, you should speak to Gendar. He's the leader of this village.
Pretty sure you
All
can
my
heal
attention
me.
has to stay focused on trying to ease the suffering of those within the village. But despite my medical training, there is nothing I can do to help the poor souls locked on the other side of this gate.
I need healing. Cool. It's like Star Wars mixed with zombies. It's pretty cool. Where's the gate? I get like so turned around here. It's over here. The soundtrack to this game is just like perfect. It's a 10 out of 10.
I can't thank you enough for saving me, Upworlder. If I had anything but these rags on my back, it would be yours. But we have nothing.
I still have you, Hindar. That's all I need. Let's go back to the village.
Okay.
Please, you have to help me. Nobody else is gonna help me. Even the Becks won't help me. But I can't just leave him there. He's my friend. You'll help me, won't you?
Yeah, whoa, slow down, Mission. What's wrong?
It's Zalbar. He's in trouble. Big trouble. We have to help him. If we don't, they'll sell him into slavery.
Calm down, Mission. Take a deep breath and tell me what happened.
Me and Zalbar, we were just wandering around here in the Undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find, just kind of exploring. We do it all the time.
I guess with a Wookiee at your side, you've got to figure you can handle the odd rat ghoul attack.
Only this time, they were waiting for us. Gamorrean slave hunters. We didn't even have a chance to run. Big Z threw himself at him and then roared for me to run. I took off. I figured Zalbar would be right behind me. But there were too many of them. He couldn't get away. They're going to sell him to a slaver, I just know it.
Do you know where they took him?
I don't know for sure, but those Gamorreans like to hang out in the sewers. The stink reminds them of home, I guess. That's probably where they took Big Z.
If you help get Zalbar back, you have to help me inside the Volker base. I think that's fair.
It's a deal. As soon as we get Big Z back, I'll show you a way into that Volker base. Now come on! We have to find Zalbar before they sell him to slavers, or worse.
Do you know where he's being kept?
The Gamorreans make their camps in the sewers. I bet that's where we'll find Zalbar. And that's where I'll show you the secret entrance into the Volker compound.
Mission has joined your party. Left-click this response to go to party selection screen. Cool. She needs to be level up. Attributes. Let's give her some. What's recommended? Dexterity. Okay. Recommended. Okay.
Yes?
Where am I again? Okay, that's right. Let's go this way. Ooh, credits. I'll take that. Check yes. Canderous. What's up, my dude? What's up, my doodle? Slowly, epically walking.
Don't move. I'm not afraid to use this blaster if I have to.
Settle down, kid. We've already lost enough men to those damn rat ghouls. The last thing we need now is more casualties from a needless firefight. By the looks of you, I'd say you're down here for the same reason we are. To salvage something from those downed Republic space pods. Let me give you some advice. Forget about it. Do yourself a favor and just head back from where you came.
Are you threatening me? Why is there danger down here?
This isn't a good place to stand around chatting. The Undercity is crawling with rat ghouls. I've already lost a half a dozen men to those monsters.
Canderous, I heard something. Over there in the shadows. sounded like a rat ghoul.
Looks like we've got company. Get those blasters ready, boys.
That is quite a lot of them.
You
We did it, chat.
Damn. I told Davik this salvage mission was a bad idea. His men aren't trained for this kind of thing, and I can't babysit them all. Okay, boys. We're getting out of here before I lose anyone else. I can't carry all this salvage back by myself. You'd be smart to get out of here as well. Even if you can handle the rat ghouls, I doubt there's anything worth finding anymore.
What do you mean by that? So you're going to run back to the surface like some coward. I better get going now. Let's just do number... What do you mean by that? Yeah, let's go with
Davik
that
sent
one.
me down here with this motley crew to scavenge whatever we could from the Republic escape pods that crashed during the recent battle overhead. But the lower city gangs got here first. Anything worthwhile in those Republic pods is probably in their hands by now. Davik won't like that.
What can you tell me about Davik? What do you know about the lower city gangs? Let's just go with number 3.
Normally I'd make you regret those words, but I'm not wasting another minute down here. I'm responsible for this whole company, and they won't survive down here much longer. Come on, boys, let's move out.
Okay, there are some Rakghoul down this way.
How'd you like that? How'd you like that? You asked for this! You asked for this!
Okay, we need to get Karth back before he dies. I guess it's not a big deal because we've cleared out all the enemies in the area, so let's just go through the rubble. Get those items. Get those items. Oh, more Rakghoul. Is it just one? Nope, there's 2. Okay, let's get Karth back before he dies. So it's kind of like this whole area is just kind of a mix of is this the way to the sewers? Yep, that's the way to the sewers. This like part of the game is just all about like going clearing out Rakghoul, then coming back, getting healed, and just finding the things you need to find. So it's a little bit grindy, but I still really enjoy it. Taurus is like my favorite part of the game. I really love Taurus.
Back again? Is this...
I need healing. Cool, we are good to go. Open. There we go. Alright, there's a few more things to clear on this side, and then we can go down to the sewer.
You there, civilian. This is a restricted area. What are you doing down here?
Your face looks like a spider. Okay, look, I've got all the proper security papers. Yeah, let's go with that.
Security papers. Oh, you're one of those trackers the commander sent down, right? They should have given you an armed escort. It's nasty lost one patrol. We figure the Rack Ghouls got them. We've had so many encounters with those things, we've actually run out of Rack Ghoul serum. Plus, we've had several skirmishes with looters from those lower city swoop gangs. I'm telling you, we should just stay in the upper city where we're in control.
You said you lost one patrol already?
Oh, is that why you're down here? Search and rescue? I didn't think they'd send anyone. They were in the southern section of the Undercity when we lost contact. I would have gone to investigate, but my orders are to search for those crashed escape pods, even if it means leaving another patrol to die.
Wow. How about that? Why don't you just give up the search?
Hey, I'd never disobey my orders. I'm not a fan of court-martials and executions. I was just talking, you know. Nothing anyone has to mention to the commander. Come on, patrol, let's get back to it. The sooner we get this search done, the sooner we can get
The
out
Sith
of this
patrol
mutiny
uniform, or the Sith
infested
uniforms, look
hole. Move
super
out.
cool. They're like chrome. It's just nice. Okay, there's like a bunch of Rakghoul to fight down this way. Wait for my party to catch up. Okay. Whoa. More Rakghoul here.
Down you go!
We're getting close to finding the Rakghoul serum. I'm trying to remember exactly where it is. I think, yeah, down this way. It's kind of nice to pick them off like this, though. Okay, mission's ready to level up. This is a lot of Rakghoul.
What?
Time to level up. Just auto level here. I don't use mission too much when I play this game, so I'm okay with auto leveling here. I'm gonna try and be better about auto leveling my main character though. I've been kind of bad about that. Rakghoul serum, sweet. More med packs, more credits. Is there anything here? Yeah. I would not touch a skeleton corpse to try and get it stuff out of it. That's just not something I would do. It's kind of something funny about this game. Like, it's one thing to go through an enemy's stuff that you just defeated, and then another to find, like, a skeleton and dig through it to find stuff. It's kind of weird. Alright, let's just return to hideout. And let's go give the Rakghoul serum back to the dock. Is this the way out? Nope.
Hey, Car. You're a pilot for the Republic, right? You've been all over the galaxy, I bet, right? So
Right?
tell me, how
Right?
would you rate Tars compared to other worlds you've seen?
To be honest, Mission, Terrace would rate pretty low. Prejudiced, rich spoiling themselves while the poor are crushed beneath them. It's not a pretty picture.
Yeah, but that's only since the Sith occupation. Before that, well, I guess it wasn't all that different, really. Maybe Tars ain't as great as I thought, you know?
Trust me, Mission, there are a lot of worlds better than Terrace. There are worse, too, but Terrace is no place for a kid to live on their own. Even a kid who's got a Wookiee to look out for.
Hey, I ain't no kid. I look out for Zalbar as much as he looks out for me. Big Z's my friend, not my babysitter. Jeez, I come ask you a question, you give me a lecture.
Don't you snap at me, Missy. You want a lecture? How's this? Only bratty little children fly off the handle because of a simple comment.
Settle down right now, both of you. You're not gonna take that from him, are you, Mission?
I don't have to listen to you, Car. You ain't my father, though you're sure old enough to be.
You ain't my
So keep
dad.
the lectures inside your withered old head, 'cause I don't need them.
And I sure as hell don't need this. Look, let's just drop it and get back to what we were doing.
Wow. How about that?
Welcome back. Are you in need of healing or medical supplies? I can treat you right here at the center for almost any condition, except the Rakghoul disease, of course.
What's this place again? I have the serum to kill the Rakghoul
You
disease.
have the serum? Impossible. How did you get this? No, wait. I don't really want to know. Can I see it? The serum, I mean? I need to see if there is enough for me to analyze it so I can start producing it in mass quantities.
Here you go.
Let me see. Yes, this is it. A cure for the Rakghoul disease. With this sample, I can make enough serum for everyone. The people of Terrace owe you a debt they can never repay. Please, take this small reward. It isn't much, but it's all I can afford. A few credits and 2 spare med packs.
Thank you, Zolka. That would be fine.
I appreciate everything you've done. There are many who would have sold the serum to the crime lord Davik for a much higher sum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, and good health to you. If you ever need any medical aid or treatment, you know where to find me.
Cool, we did gain light side points, which is awesome. Alright, now we gotta go back all the way down to the lower cities. Wow, this is so
Ready.
dopey.
You blew it. If you'd brought that Rakghoul serum to Zax, you would have made it worth your while. No, you had to go and do the honorable thing.
My bad, bro. Okay.
Hey, Car, can I talk to you for a second?
Are you ready to have a civil chat? Or is this gonna be another childish tantrum?
Tantrum? I'm trying to apologize, you nerf herder. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get mad at you. It's just that I'm sick of everyone treating me like I'm a helpless kid.
Yeah, I know. And I'm sorry about what I said too. I'm just a little on edge lately. Not surprising considering all we've been through. I shouldn't take it out on you.
It's about time you two made up.
Mission, you have to know that we don't think you're helpless. I mean, look where we are. Look at what we're doing. You're not just along for the ride. We need you.
You really mean it, don't you? Nobody's ever said anything like that to me before. Not even Big Z. He might think it, but he's not really one for words, you know. Thanks, Card.
Well, it's no big deal. I mean, I know how it is. Sometimes you just need to hear a few words of encouragement. Kids are like that.
Kids are like that. Listen, you... Oh, I get it. Okay, you got me. You're pretty funny, Card. For an old guy. Come on, geezer. Let's get back to what we were doing.
The text dialogue is different. Because it was written as, come on, you geezer. But she said, come on, geezer. Kind of interesting.
A plague spread.
Huh?
Wow. Uh-oh. She's spamming out.
Listen to me, people.
What?
Sure.
Before it is too late.
Why? Why does this keep happening?
What?
Oh my gosh, you guys. Wow. That's funny.
What?
Okay. How do I think it's this way, right? Right. Elevator to lower city. That's Volker base entrance. So it's the other side of this level that we want to go to. Man, it takes a long time to walk across this. Holy cow. Mission seems distant. You should talk to her. Speak to Mission.
There. What can I do for you?
I want to know a little bit more about you, Mission.
Really? You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know?
How did you and Zalbar hook up? Or number 2. Where are your parents? Don't you have a family?
Big Z's my family, you know? My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were out of hand. But even then, the Volkers were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble.
Who'd want to pick a fight with the Wookiee?
Hey, nobody said the Volkers were smart, but there were 3 of them, so maybe they figured they could handle him.
There's some grammar errors. It's kind of funny. Because it said was smart in the text, and then she said we're smart.
Overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slimes!" and charged
Naturally.
right at them. Well, one of them saw me coming and
That's what I say to
so hard he
people
just about
I don't
knocked me
like.
cold.
You're lucky you didn't fire at the blaster. Smacking a kid, those Volkers have no class. 2.
Hey, don't treat me like I'm a little girl. I ain't no kid. I'm 14 years old. Those Volkers didn't scare me. They're nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with them. Of course, I never got the chance. I guess Zalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Volker a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat.
Ouch. What did the other 2 Volkers do? Did Zalbar kill him?
The other 2 screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Volker was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. I keep telling Zalbar to brush those choppers of his, but he never listens. Just stay upwind when he's speaking and you'll be fine. Anyway, I knew those Volkers would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zalbar and we took off. Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know?
How did Zalbar end up on Taurus? Yeah, that's a good question.
He was fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk. That's all I know, really. Big Z doesn't like to talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the strong, silent type. Doesn't much matter to me, though. I accept him for what he is, not what he was. Me and Zalbar like to live in the present.
How did you survive before you met Zalbar? We should get back to the task at hand. Number 2.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done.
I didn't know you had a brother.
My brother's a touchy subject, you know. It just so happens I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business at hand, okay?
You got it. I just talked to her. Okay.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
I want to talk to you about your brother.
I was a little snappish when we last talked. I'm sorry about that. I get a little touchy when it comes to Griff. It's kind of embarrassing telling people about it.
Embarrassing? Why?
It's complicated. Griff wasn't the most popular guy. He had his faults. But I still loved him, you know? Sometimes people don't understand. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Taurus. I was just a kid, only 5.
I'm just a kid.
If you could call it that. We were stuffed inside a packing crate in a starfighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know?
You were stowaways? How could your brother do that to a 5-year-old?
I don't know the whole story. I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know. The only way to get off the planet was to smuggle ourselves out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals. Well, maybe my brother was. See, this is why I don't like to talk about it. It makes Griff sound worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always looked out for me.
His family, you have to stick by your family?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Without my brother, I don't know where I'd be. He gambled and drank, and he was always borrowing money for his latest get-rich-quick scheme. But he had a good heart, you know? He taught me how to survive, showed me how to slice into a computer security system, how to get inside a locked building without the entrance codes, and how to spot a wealthy mark for a quick shell game.
Sounds like he was nothing but a petty criminal. Yeah, let's just go with pretty handy skills to have mission.
Yeah, Griff did right by me. I really miss him since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. He promised me he would.
Griff doesn't sound like he's keeping on promises.
Why do you gotta go putting my brother down like that? That's just mean. Besides, it wasn't his idea to leave. He fell in with a bad crowd. It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he went.
Who's Lena?
I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need?
2, nothing, never mind.
Okay, have it your way.
Okay, so we're getting up to a good place. A place that would be good to finish at. Just head right up to the entrance of the sewer, and we'll save here and continue on another day. This is the entrance of the sewer, right? Yeah. Alright. Perfecto. Yep. Alright guys, thanks Evan for coming out. I